Hybrids, of course, are all the rage in the automobile industry, but that same hybrid technology is also helpful in the bicycle world. Larry, fill us in on iZip.
Sure. iZip has been around for a long time. Since 1996, Curry Technologies has been marketing hybrid electric bicycles. They're relatively new in the United States in terms of really gaining some traction. And with rising gasoline prices, people are looking for alternatives to their automobile, and hybrid electric bikes offer a great alternative.
Well, let's look at some of the different models you have. This is the Via Rapido, and this one is a little different from some of the other models because it's got this sort of external battery.
Yeah, exactly. This uses a lithium-ion battery pack that is removable. It's attached to the rack of the frame, so it can be pulled off. You can carry the battery pack in the house to recharge it or your office and leave the bike locked up, outside or on a bike rack. Other models, the batteries are, internal in the frame and aren't as easily removable, and thus you have to plug the bike itself into the charger.
What are we talking about in terms of power and what kind of assist does it give to the rider?
Well, bikes are pretty function specific in that there are different kinds of bikes for different kinds of riding and, different types of terrain. The Via Rapido uses a 250 watt motor, which is pretty common. In most places in the world, that's the maximum allowable wattage. In the United States, we have a little bit of a benefit because the law says you can go up to 750 watts of power. 250 watts can climb most rolling terrain, but if you don't want to pedal at all, you need more power than 250 watts. So this is a perfect bike for rolling to flat terrain, a wonderful commuting or recreational style bicycle for most people.
Now, then let's move on over to this one. This is obviously a city bike with a little bit of style, bamboo on the rear rack and in the basket.
Yeah, the Metro is a bike that's really designed for urban commuting. It's a bit of a load-carrying bike, as you mentioned. It's got this plateau style front basket and a rear carrier that can carry panniers or baskets. So you can you can load it up with 100 plus pounds of groceries pretty easily, and it can become your vehicle to go grocery shopping, etc.
And I noticed the the drivetrain itself. Tell me a little bit about how it operates.
Well, there's a dual mode on all these bikes. You can use it in throttle mode only. We call it twist and go. So if you don't want to pedal, you don't have to pedal at all. But what most people realize after riding a bike in throttle mode for a period of time is that your wrist gets fatigued holding the throttle open. So you can switch it into something we call pedal assist mode, which really reads your pedal cadence and actuates the motor proportionately based on how fast you're pedaling. And when you stop pedaling, it cuts off power to the motor. Of course, anytime you engage the brakes, it cuts off motor power as well.
All right, well, let's move on over to this model over here. This looks, pretty much like your standard, hybrid, or not a hybrid powered bike, but just sort of your standard sort of city bike.
Exactly. Well, it uses narrower 700C tires that are a little lower rolling resistance. It's a little sportier configuration, a little more nimble handling. It's we find that people that have ridden a normal bike for a period of time and maybe are developing, some arthritis or some other injury that might prevent them from riding a normal bike really love this. This is a torque actuated bike, so it reads how much force you're putting on the chain line and also proportionately actuates the motor. So it gives you really a proportional boost to the human power that you're putting in. You don't have to worry about throttles or changing modality. You shift gears just like you would on a normal bicycle.
And finally, over here you have a very special edition, just as the auto companies make special editions for law enforcement. You've done this for the bicycle cops out there.
Exactly. We're based in Los Angeles area, and we've been working for the last couple of years with the Los Angeles Police Department, which has one of the largest bicycle patrols in the United States, over 400 officers in 24 divisions. And as you can imagine, life for a cop on a bicycle is not always pleasant. Having some motor support can really add to their ability to do community policing and give them, greater range and greater flexibility over a normal bicycle. They do some pretty arduous things on bikes. These bicycle police riding down, 20-step flights of stairs and doing all kinds of maneuvers on the bikes that can be pretty destructive. So we've designed the Express really to be appropriate for that kind of use. It's a special edition bike. We sell it mostly to police and security, but a lot of consumers buy it because it's really a fun bike to ride. It's configured much more like a mountain bike, so riding it on, trails, dirt or gravel trails, is really a lot of fun. It climbs like nothing else out there. It's got a very unique proprietary drive system.
Fantastic. And Larry, if people want more information on the complete line, where do they go?
You can check our website at currietech.com, currietech.com.
Fantastic. Thanks so much.
Thank you.